What's going on, guys? It's Mike ADHD. I'm here to bring you a different type of video. Today's topic is selling on eBay. I guess you could put Poshmark and Facebook Market in here as well. But for me personally, mainly, it's eBay. Now, I got into eBay. I started buying video games. Back at my ex-girlfriend's house, we were having a get-together, and her San Andreas PS2 disc went missing. So I had ordered another one on eBay. It was a couple bucks, you know, just to replace it, to be a nice guy. And I started seeing like other video games that I grew up with. Now, I had lost a lot of these games from moving around, switching homes through the years. So around that time, my income went up. I started buying a bunch of, vintage video games. Nintendo 64, Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, whatever. I got into Legos, Lakers memorabilia, all items that sell very quick, I must say. Like, if you have these items, they do sell very quick. Now, you can go on garage sales, Facebook Market, and get these items for cheap, try to negotiate with the seller, get the products, and sell them for more. For instance, I went on Let Go, and I was looking at vintage skateboards. I found 2 skateboards from World Industries that had Flame Boy and Wet Willie. If you're not familiar with it, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to go on with the story. And these skateboards were like $20. These ladies wanted to just clear out the garage. So I met them. I sold both of these skateboards for $120 online. And they sold instantly. Like I said, Legos, video games, Lakers memorabilia, comic books, a lot of that stuff sells. So basically what it is when I first started selling on eBay, I was also working as a garbage man. So granted, I was getting a lot of products for free that I wasn't paying for. So it was almost like free money. And I had this old vintage Canon camera from the 80s on my shelf. And I'm like, you know what? I just looked at it on eBay if I wanted to buy this camera. And it was like $100, $80. I was bored. I was like, I don't need it. It's just taking up space and dust. And I looked up untested because I wasn't able to test it. There was no film in it. And I put it for $1 less than the cheapest untested camera for that version. And it sold instantly. It was only 40 bucks. They paid for the shipping as well. But I got 40 bucks for something I found in the garbage. And at this point, that sparked the fire in my brain. Now, if you have stuff lying around the house, if you have clothes lying around the house, old video games, if you know how to shop for stuff, you can use eBay and bid on items. If no one else is bidding on it, you can watch it. Bid on it at the last second. Get the item for real cheap and flip it for more. You could buy lots of video games. Some items you'll sit on, some you won't. Maybe you don't want to buy items. Maybe you don't have room for the extra inventory. You don't have a little money to throw out and spend. So if you have stuff in your garage, you got clothes. 2 days in the past week I've been off from work, I was able to sell my Game Boy lot that I don't really play. I hate to let it go, but I never played it, Anytime I'm on break at work, I would never play a Game Boy. I would just sit on YouTube or Instagram or on the phone with my girlfriend or whatever. So it's like, I don't need it, so I got rid of it. I also sold a toy T-Rex from the original Jurassic Park movie that I found in the garbage when I was working as a garbage man. And that sold instantly. Today, I sold 2 Lakers jerseys that I bought. I had a period where I was impulse buying a lot of stuff. Some of you might not have that problem. I had that problem at one point. And I bought so much Lakers memorabilia. I mean, right here I have Kobe Bryant, the McFarlane. On my wall, I have a Kobe poster. I have Kobe posters over there. But I had jerseys that I wasn't going to wear. They were too nice condition. I'm always like a nerd about it. I keep them in the closet, never wear them. So I narrowed down on my jerseys and I sold 2 today, and that was big. So basically, you just want to look at the competition's prices, see what they're listing them for. You want to take pictures if there's any defects, if there's a stain on it, if there's a sweat stain, if there's a hole in it, a little cotton ripping up, whatever. Take a picture of that, put it in. Make sure the description's really accurate. List the item as if you were going to buy it. This way, you don't put it in perfect condition and you buy it and there's a small hole in it. Because the buyer might not care about a small hole, a little string hanging from it. But if you don't mention that at first, it gives them an option to return it. Even if you put no returns on eBay, if you don't mention that, eBay's not really going to get you in trouble, but they're going to allow a return even if you say no returns. One thing that I also found helpful in terms of shipping items was if you order stuff online, save the packaging, save the bubble wrap, save the airbag, save the boxes, save the packaging, even the small packaging, Anything helps. Newspapers, plastic bags. Like I said, you want to list, sell, and ship the item as if you were going to buy it. How would you want to receive the item? Take good pictures, plain backgrounds. You don't want extra stuff in there. And some stuff sells instantly. Some stuff does not sell instantly. Some stuff you'll sit on and eventually it'll sell. If you got a family member who's like, oh, can you help me clean out the garage? I'm going to throw all this stuff out. Take the stuff. I have female relatives who just get rid of clothes. Some of those clothes, just because they don't fit, your aunt or your cousin or anyone like that anymore, doesn't mean you can't sell it. You could always sell it. You never know. Also, another inspiration on selling online for me was when I started working in a warehouse. I had just gotten out of the Army. I had a night job in a restaurant, but I wanted a morning job to pay some bills. And I got a job in a warehouse as a picker, packer, like the lowest end job there was. Now, I eventually picked up the routine so fast. I was able to stock the shelves. I was able to meet the big trucks in the back, unload equipment. And this company had technically it was 3 companies. They had 3 warehouses. One was a novelty shop that sold sex items, different t-shirts they had licenses for, hats, all sorts of stuff. We were selling candles, incense, different websites. And basically it eventually came to a point where a lot of people either got fired or they quit. Now, I was doing the work of 4 or 5 people at this point, a year into this job. I was making them, or they were making, and I was doing most of the work, they were making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month between all these websites. All my boss had was the website, the warehouse, and the credit. He had the credit to put out, $5,000, $10,000 for this product if it was a hot item. Now, I'm not a homeowner, but if I owned a home, I would definitely make one room in my house kind of a storage inventory room or a garage or a corner of a garage or whatever. Everybody's got a junk drawer. Just imagine having a junk room, but everything you could possibly sell. Now, eventually, I would like to open up a company online and stuff like that. I just, haven't saved up enough money or I don't have the credit yet. But for right now, just flipping items is so easy. Thankful for me. I mean, not thankful because I spent money on all this stuff and I don't really use a lot of it. I got 13 video game consoles. I got 40 jerseys, all this stuff that I could just sell. Whether I make a profit on it, I make my money back, or a small loss. Imagine you bought a shirt for $40. You never wore it. You wore it once. You were like, you know what, this ain't it. But you bought the shirt for $40. Now you sell it for $35. It's better than just throwing it out or donating it. Now, there's nothing wrong with donating clothes. Personally, I love donating clothes. I've received hand-me-down secondhand clothes through people, social services, growing up in foster care. And there's nothing wrong with helping the less fortunate with clothes. I definitely recommend that. But if you can make a couple bucks, make your money back. Either way, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I'll make more videos getting into detail on the actual products, showing you guys how to post, take proper pictures, how to package properly. But for right now, it's just a quick rundown. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up, share, let me know if you want more videos. Be safe and have a good day.